Yo, what it do, what it do, what it do? Welcome to B-Rhy Express. Well, I guess I gotta get into character. It was a cold night. Stormy, rainy, wet. I was sitting back in my game chair. It's a regular chair, but I call it a game chair because it's the chair that I play the game in. Nobody was around. Just little old me. Ready to play chicken police. Painted red, as they call it. Dr. Halsey, what's up? Appreciate you coming through. Hope you're doing well. Story time. It is story time indeed, my friend. You know how it is. And it's very much on theme with Thanksgiving because we're going to play as a chicken. So, I find these games all types of places. I don't know how good it is. We're just going to find out together. So let's jump right into it. I've already went to the options and stuff, so let's get it in. How your day going, though, Doc? Hope everything is well. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. I like that saying.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny. Sonny Featherland. An investigator for 20 years. And once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. One half of the legendary Chicken Police.
Oh, there's another.
But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low.
A chicken that smokes.
Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray, too.
Yeah, see? I'm gonna do a lot of mimicking the old school sound.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago.
Oh, it got clucked up? I like that.
We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep. Chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature.
What?
I'm not propping up the illusion anymore.
Wait, you calling yourself a dog?
121 days.
Okay.
And it's over. Retirement.
121 days, so he's getting ready to retire? It's an old chicken.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong in Clawville City? Former Atlas Hotel. Hi, dear lady.
Ah, crap.
She a dear
My office
friend of
lock
yours?
is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Okay. You must be a very lonely cock. Let me stop. That was wrong. Shall we look at the... Okay, we got full range. This is the lady we can talk to. Let's just take a look at what we got here. First of all in my notebook. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here you got the vital information about the case. The suspects are victims. and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on any text or picture in your notebook to read and translate a version in your language. Okay, so of course, as a chicken, I can't speak other languages, other animal dialect, I guess. Alright.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Dang, that's a bleak way to think. Oh.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Oh, I can actually grab it.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
Wow, he got out of a pack of cornflakes. Hey, resourceful. I like him.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Okay. Got everything out of there.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. I don't even know what these papers are.
Okay, so just trying to look important. Got it. Okay, we use a phone. We don't know any numbers.
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
Can you read as a chicken, is my question. I guess you could, since you can talk.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
Alright, what do we got?
The Wild Gentleman. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground. We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Damn. See? A little horny. Let me stop.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Oh, dang. Molly left you and took their daughter? Alright. Got an understanding a little bit of the world. What's in this bag? What you got in that bag? Here you will store all the essential items throughout the case. Okay. That's all my stuff. Got it. Alright, let's talk to the lady.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink. Who is... Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Ibanez, nice to meet you.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Philip...
Why you got that?
I mean,
Old
Mr.
school 80s
Philmar
leather
Lowe
jacket on.
instead of me.
Didn't look like
He's a
he's
nice
too
guy.
He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy
Why'd
dame
you
like
accept
you.
Am I that easy to read?
Yeah, you're easy, all right.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
what a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Maybe share a drink. Have a good time. Her name, Deborah Ibanez. Species, Impala. Her gender was female, of course. Special features, pretty and fragile, nothing too special. She runs errands for her employer, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particular wealthy or influential family. Alright, so she's a nobody. Got it. Alright, what else? I should have cut the light on, sorry. Be a little bit more cordial here.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles. That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Alright, Deborah. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I forgot to turn my camera on. Hi, you guys. How are y'all? Do I need to move? Yeah, let's move it up here. I think we're good. I'm back. Now you can see just who I am. But do you really see me on the cam? Or is it just a figment of your imagination? Alright, let me stop. Stop doing my monologues. The music makes you want to monologue, though. I can't help it. Question. Focus on what you know about the suspect, or is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Subject John Doe. The fellow is rather suspicious. I need you to concentrate on that. Focus. Suspicion. Impression. Suspicious. Okay. He is suspicious. I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? Okay. Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. A new impression. Question. So many options. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? Blah, blah, blah. I like that. Plus. Okay.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently. And when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Oh, okay. Cock hard. Let me stop. Who exactly are you, ma'am? Yeah, that's a nice, easy question.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
No one
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
I don't think those can.
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Okay. Doing good. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're alright? Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calvera Hills? Flowerville, maybe? Let's not press the issue. Just make sure she's a little shy, a little nervous. We'll just continue the questioning.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that.
You don't
I'm
want
here
to
on
answer?
behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Stop playing Fright and Pray, Sunshine, and start singing. Why did you have to visit me on this particular evening? Yeah, let's just ask that question. She want to be playing around.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may
You're not
look
giving
like
me
a
any
silly
answers.
little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
But tell me, why are you here?
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
Okay.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Okay, Deborah. Do you even know what you want? See, we can cut to the chase. You know what? Let's. I do want to. Why not your employer? But then if she goes around, we'll see.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
Is she important?
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
What
I
kind of
don't
woman?
know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah.
Woman of
Thank
the night.
you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
All right, focus on that. I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm sure it's not intentional, but are you toying with me?
I'm not sure I understand you, Mr. Featherland.
See, I'm getting tired
Cut
of
the
this.
crap,
Not sure I
Deborah.
get it.
You're a pretty smart girl, and you can't hide that no matter how hard you try. But ever since we've been talking, I couldn't force one single straight answer out of you.
You're right.
I'm starting to think I'm terrible at what I do.
I'm sorry, Mr. Featherland, you're right. I'll try to be more straightforward next time.
I appreciate
how about
that,
right now?
ma'am.
Let's pretend you never found me here, okay? Wow. Do you think you're cut out for this kind of work? Is she in trouble? I feel like she's maybe because she's here, but she don't want to say anything.
Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Well, why are you here?
Then you're wasting my time.
Thank you.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Okay.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Suspicious.
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
I'm not understanding a damn thing. Yeah, if you won't complain, then why are we here? Or why should I believe you at all? Okay, we can believe it, but whatever.
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
Please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Think again? What are you talking about?
Tell
Okay,
me,
whatever.
Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn,
the
what
cock in
can
the
I
wall?
say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with
Bumblebee against
words,
the wall.
sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer.
I don't like her. She's not helping me at all with this case. Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler.
Oh,
Or as most
say
people
Wesker.
know him,
Albert Wesker? No, I'm sorry.
Ibn Wessler,
Oh,
the
damn near
kingpin.
closer than that.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
Feathery gods.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little
Wessler.
piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Okay, we're a decent cop. Got 4 out of 5 ranking. Cool. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? The employer Natasha's currently significant other is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. Okay, now what?
Legs that go on for days.
We already saw that. Anything else in here? Do we talk to her some more? I guess so.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555 111.
555 111. That's the number.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
What are we looking at? She put it on. She ain't put it in my hand. What am I looking at?
Don't you want to look at it? The message I gave you.
Yeah, of course, Deborah. Give me a second.
Yeah, give me a second. My bad. The victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. This mysterious messenger, Miss Deborah Ibanez's employer, is a certain Miss Natasha Katzenko. She's a cat, obviously. The employer of Natasha's current significant other is the infamous gangster Evan Wessler, which is a mouse. Y'all scared of a mouse? What is a mouse? She's afraid and she's secretive. Or she's just secretive, an outstanding actress. In any case, not everything she told me is true. Pretty sure about that. Her employer currently boasts the ranks of Ibn Wesker, to put it mildly. This explains the cloud of fear surrounding Miss Ibanez. Natasha Katzenko, cat, female. Feline, perhaps. She has remarkably green eyes, and she is definitely in trouble, so am I. She is the employer of Miss Deborah Ibanez. Allegedly, she's receiving serious threats. Currently the girlfriend of the notorious gangster. Okay, alright. It's the gangster Hobart Ibn Wessler. Special feature, good-looking, charismatic, a clucking gangster. He's a clucking gangster. One of the most well-known gangsters of Clawville, real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, and information broker. Wow, he got a lot of money. And that's only half of what I've heard about him. He has his dirty little paws everywhere in the city's underworld. Alright. Cameras away. Board it. Gotta figure out where I'm putting this damn camera. Bottom right. Okay. Not good. Right here. Does this work? Let's see if that works. Alright. So what she give me? This?
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. And
as gentleman. Okay.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Good question.
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
No, I'm not.
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
Don't play dumb, Dawn.
But...
Doe.
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katzenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katzenko, but there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
He's a thug, clearly, right?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
Sonny's chicken.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Natasha at the Czar Club. Natasha must know my wife, Molly, from somewhere, or perhaps she is some informant. I must find out what the connection is. Marty McChicken. Ha! I said Marty McFly, but of course it's McChicken, right? Gained fame through the case of a press called the Bloody something Year's Eve. Bloody New Year's Eve. They flew high for almost 10 years when a fateful brawl put an end to their legend. There's a series of novels about them by Meredith H. Marble. They had published 10 books over the course of 7 years before the series faded out of public interest, as did the Chicken Police itself. Interesting. The city of Clawville. City of 1,000 colors. Alright. Anything in the bag we need to look at now?
Thank you again, Mr. Sonny.
Don't mention it, Deborah. I had no other plans for today, except drink. But tell me, do you have a light?
I'm sorry, I don't smoke.
Thought so. Just a phone call, and a good friend of mine can...
Thank you, Sonny.
Okay, so we gotta make a phone call. 555-932. Five, 932.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Wow, really? Sound like y'all making much money, much profit. Just paying the bill.
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny.
You know
anything
rabbit.
for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty.
Chicken.
He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Oh, yeah, y'all had a fight, huh?
Could I ask you a few more questions, Deborah?
We got more questions to ask her?
Feel free, Sonny.
Sonny. Why she say it like that? New function, I can ask. That's about Hotel Atlas.
I've already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your hands dirty?
I'm afraid I already did.
Oh.
Do you think my whereabouts aren't a secret?
Do you think they ever were?
Oh.
Well, I was hoping.
Well, I mean, yeah, why would your whereabouts
Clawville
be a secret?
is a big
This is literally
city,
your job, sir.
but not so big that Santino Featherland can hide in it.
Oh, please. Flatter me more. So, Ibn Wessler, eh? You know you could have dropped the bomb a little earlier.
If I started with that, I'm sure you would have thrown me out.
You're right. He's one of the most dangerous gangsters in the city.
I only know he's an influential businessman.
Isn't that the same?
Not even you can see the world as that black and white.
I mean, look at us. We're basically black and white right now.
Sonny, I've already told you what I know. I've never read the message. My job was to give it to you and nothing more.
To play the dumb bitch, basically.
You really
Dumb
are
dope,
this
I'm
innocent,
sorry.
aren't you?
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Let me give you some advice, sister. Leave the city and get as far as you can from the likes of Ibn Wessler.
It's not so simple, Mr. Featherland. My mistress needs
Why
me.
you keep calling? What is?
Is she really that
Now I'm
important to
questioning
you?
your
That you
mistress.
drive
Why you keep
around
calling
in the
her
dead
like
of
that?
night to questionable places to deliver messages you know absolutely
mistress.
nothing about.
I would do more than that for her.
Okay, I see what you mean by
I
your
see.
mistress.
You're smooth.
Real smooth.
Real smooth.
Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
Sonny, please. Just Sonny.
You don't like being called Mr. Featherland.
So this Natasha dame.
Look, I'm just the messenger. You have to talk to my mistress about the details. Miss Katsenko was very clear on this matter.
I see. But
Please, Sonny, let's not make this even more uncomfortable.
okay,
It's the way you
understood.
talking.
Let's drop it.
Thank you.
Let's make stuff uncomfortable, Deborah. Okay, well, I guess we're done with Deborah. Talk to you, Louis.
I can always count on you. Thanks, old buddy.
Don't even mention it, my friend.
You got anything planned for today?
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's New Year's Eve, after all.
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'll ask a favor of you someday.
I owe you a lot of those, don't I?
That's true. I don't deny it.
Slow down, Louis. You gotta slow down your speech. Get it out clear. Alright, we got a map. Scene types. Main scenes move the story forward. These scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Limited scenes are open for a specific duration, which is determined by main story progression. If you're a completionist, be sure to resolve them before you move to the next main scene. Okay, limited scene. Closed scenes cannot really be reached for the time being. This state will often change throughout the story progression. Okay. Pick the top tip. Pick the next main scene if you are absolutely sure you don't want to want to visit any of the available limited scenes anymore. May not be able to visit them later. This seems to be the only place we can go. So, yeah, let's do it. I mean, this is where we're already in, though, right? We're already in the PD.
I bet.
Alright. So,
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different.
that serious look he got
Every
in
day
his
was the
intensity.
same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music.
Oh, look at Bunny Girl.
The 9 o'clock show.
Playgirl Bunny.
With a glass of cheap bourbon.
I don't know what
and
type
the
of
red
dance that
gown
is,
with the
though.
silent music. In the meantime,
Goosey,
the
I don't
proud
know.
city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really
Yes,
upset
Molly.
me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him,
You got to.
no matter what. Why do I feel like the
Mend
past
those
is
bonds.
watching me on this goddamn night?
Chapter 1, Detour. We're actually
I
just
knew where to
getting started.
find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night. Phyllis and Roy's.
Phyllis
Two
and
hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads,
Damn.
but harmless.
Officious. Soundtrack.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny.
Hey,
What you
Sonny.
scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like
Tough
you.
luck, boys.
Well, more than you.
Damn.
Hey,
Tell him, son.
you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
Damn.
You
How
got
he
it.
running shit if he been in jail?
You
before?
looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains
Should I
around
ask
here,
questions?
Phyllis.
We got
Yeah,
a president
I'm looking
that
for
we do.
Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy round here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce, I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark,
Racist
I'll
against
strangle
chickens?
him with his own raincoat.
Oh, shit.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
You jerk.
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages.
Alright, let me move the camera down just slightly. Move it down here. I think we're good down that way. See bullet holes?
This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, was promoted to chief of police.
Hothead. Blood Boy, of course, that's his name. If it's in your name, you know, and you got a history of it, may not need to be, you know, be put in charge of stuff. You're hothead.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, But if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
It looks like a nice place. Let me see, what can our eyes discover?
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic.
Marty might just be tougher than you.
Strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick.
Got some friends over here. Officer Barkman. I like Officer Barkman already. Officer Jardine. Shooting range.
We used one of these as target practice once. Not out of disrespect. We were just too damn drunk.
Alright, let's get to talking to these folks.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place. Even for this city.
Real nice boy, huh? Nice boy.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Chicken Popo? The fuck? I know, Perk. What up, bro?
You could look after a few
I
things
find
for
the
me,
craziest shit.
First, I'd like to talk
This
to
is
Mr.
Thanksgiving
Big
thing.
Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Oh, we can exo shit now. Got that there, we can look at. See what we got. People's. She lied to me in many things. The whole blackmail story she told me about should be taken with a grain of salt. She owns the Sark brother. Honestly. Lewis is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel and a good friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. Okay. You gladly ask me whatever I ask him. We like Lewis. Lewis C. Hayward. He stutters when he talks, of course. Okay, we got his phone number. These are the new guys. Alright, let's finish talking before we read out here stuff.
Hey, Sonny.
Sure.
That's nice.
Jeez, Mon.
That was one of yours, actually. From the old Sonny. You used to love saying nice little things like that, remember?
I try not to.
We can't erase the past because we are the past ourselves, am I right?
Stop that right there.
Okay, okay. I'm just joking.
God, every time I talk to him, they say something different. That's why I was just skipping through it.
Yes,
Talk
Boss
to
Bird?
Nothing. Carry on. I'll be fine.
Okay, I
Just
guess
don't
that's
make
it.
a mess, okay?
Alright, so now we can question.
What do you know about the Tsar Club?
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's a famous place, though. Expensive cigars, unaffordable drinks, pretty gals. All the movie stars and politicians go there at least once a week.
And all the big shot mobsters, too, I've heard.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Still living in the Atlas?
If something works, why change it, right?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could, Come by sometime for a drink.
Trying to hook up with Monica.
Or two, you know?
Or 2 drinks. And then buy you
I didn't
a
hear
drink.
that, and you didn't say that.
Oh, she said she shot you down real quick.
Okay,
Shot you down
got it.
real quick.
Sorry.
Damn, Sonny. She said no.
Anything else, Boss Bird?
Do we have a file on Hobart, Ibn, Wessler?
Are you kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
No thanks. Never mind. You're a bit sassy today, aren't you?
Very sassy.
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my feathers because of this insane asylum. You know, New Year's Eve and Blood Boil's not here when he should be.
Somehow, I'm not sorry about that.
Yeah, I bet you're not, Boss Bird.
She got a little attitude, too. Come on now,
Natasha
Monica.
Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
We have nothing on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
Sound like a hater, Monica.
Thanks
You
to the
sound like a
bird.
hater.
It's something.
Glad I could help.
That's all we need. Thanks, Monica. Thanks, Monica. Thanks, Monica.
Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years.
Damn.
But that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he
Mort
do this
Mardigan.
time?
What'd you get in trouble with again?
Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
It's Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat. Am I
Komodo
right?
dragon?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh?
Sonny boy.
It's New Year's Eve,
I
after
bet he's
all,
spitting
and
everywhere.
I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Look, stop it.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
A pimp midget? What game are we playing?
He's a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Is he pimping you, Mort? What's going on? It's really
Oh,
going on.
God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, I guess he is pimping you.
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh?
Y'all sound like y'all got a lot going on that I don't need to know
I
about.
have no one else. You understand that, don't you?
Sort of. Not really.
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm...
They having Diddy parties, right?
Sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
He's seeing a doctor? Who
Don't
is he?
need
What-
to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway,
Oh,
if Bubo
he's-
prescribed
he's
you
a
something,
party
don't even
freak.
think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Buffalo sheet.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Interesting. Interesting, Mort. Interesting fella, that fella.
Tell me, Sonny boy, how's Molly and the little chickie?
You really know how to hurt a guy.
Is something wrong?
Oh, you don't know,
They
Mort.
no longer live with me, Mort. For a few years now. And to be honest, we're not really in touch.
Damn.
I'm sorry, pal. I didn't want to reopen old wounds.
He did on purpose.
It's all right, Morty. Let's drop it.
It's been some years and he just want to ask about it? Out of nowhere? He did it on purpose.
Everything all right, Lizard Wizard?
Lizard Wizard, I don't like that name.
It will be as soon as I'm out of here.
Here. Alright, let's talk to Bosco. Of course it's a dog named Bosco.
Detective Chow Hound Bosco.
Chow Hound
He thinks
Bosco.
he's a real alpha. But nah, he's just a lapdog.
That's a tough chicken talking. Got a dog.
Holy wild ones. Look what the cat dragged
Oh, look,
in.
he's so cute.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy, as always.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know that lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
Damn.
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kinda lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
He shot me?
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts.
He
Thanks
got
anyway.
that bad?
No
Cops
worries,
shooting
pal.
cops, even though they chickens?
How are the pups?
They're real monsters. Life's a living hell. But it'd be even worse without him, you know?
Yeah, you're telling me.
Oh, right. Sorry.
And how's life without the chicken police?
Unfortunately, the worst half is still here.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's so uneventful.
He's talking about me.
What a coincidence.
Want me to make a scene?
No, I'm fine without it, really.
Fine without it. What?
One of Blood Boil's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course.
Poor house of Blood Boil is a dog.
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. I'm really not in the mood to meet Deputy Malloy, or any of my ex-colleagues from the Predatory Division. Listen, Bosco, do you need this mess with Mort?
Like hell I do. But what can I do when he's almost beat a fucking giraffe to death?
Damn.
A giraffe? Never mind, it's New Year's Eve. There's a brawl like this in every joint of the city, and you know that. He's just a loser, and also blind. Maybe someone just
blind
stuck
and
that
beating
broken
folks up?
mug in his hand.
I don't know. You can't trust Mort. He ain't blind. Can't be blind. running rampant like that.
You know that's not what happened.
Of course I know.
All right. I'll let him go. We don't need him yelling in here all night.
Now we're gonna
I'll
let
write the report and
criminal
throw him
go.
out.
He's not gonna
He
learn
better
his
not
lesson.
end
He's
up
gonna
back
beat
in here
somebody
again
else up.
tonight.
Another giraffe.
I'll have a talk with him.
Come on, Mort. Let me talk to you.
Just sign any bullshit testimony they shove in your face, and you're free to go. Bosco also wants to get through with it, just like you.
Thanks, Sonny. Much obliged.
I don't think we should have did that.
You owe me another one, old man, and I won't forget it.
You can count on me, Sonny boy. I'll help if I can.
Watch, he ain't gonna be able to help. Some excuse gonna come up. Alright, I guess we go to the shooting range now. Let's get to shooting things in the shooting range. Let me check the book real quick. checked out his real little ass plug. He is too small of a fish in the ocean to be worth bribing. I hate him almost as I hate his partner Phyllis. Big and dumb. It resembles my partner Marty a little, except that Royce doesn't have a kind heart. Bosciorelli, Chowhound Nadas. He's a dog. They say he is able to devour anything that crosses his path. That's why he got the nickname Chowhound. Bozzarelli, Elias Bosco. He works in the predatory division, as I do. Or I used to do, to be more precise. Can't read. Monica Rosenberg. She can watch over thousands of things at once. She is an angel. The soul and heart of the police department, she is a hummingbird in theory, but many say she is a real angel who fell from the sky. When I used to come to the station daily, her presence was sugar in my bitter morning coffee. Oh, how nice. Oh, dear Monica, sometimes I feel like you're holding this whole place together. And we got Monica. We got Martigan. Komodo dragon, I was right. He's old and blind in an unrepairable wreck. He is not blind. I'm sorry. A light-fingered bastard. He is blind as a bat, but also one of the biggest scoundrels the city has ever seen. He could have been a good guy, but got lost somewhere halfway. And now he's too old to save himself. Damn. Story of people's lives around here, you know? There was some fight in a club where Morty was at. What a surprise. He's an old friend, so I can put a good word in for him. Lucius Wilford Bloodboy. Chief of a real legend. He also hates me. Who is this? Reginald B. Bubbo? Eagle Owl? Orphanist? Neurotic, old, and ugly. But he's an old friend from the old golden days of the children. Okay, it's all good people. Okay. Let's go to the shooting range.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Make sure you got your gun, Andy. Is this him? Oh, that's Marty. Oh, shit. Look at this cheetah girl. Real definition of cheetah girl. Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
I tell you, these chickens, man. These chickens. Marty's gun. Linda. Big Bertha. Claudia. Susie. I don't want to grab the gun just yet.
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry as always. Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. What, are you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
I just said, hey.
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
See, here we go.
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
Okay, so I see how you feel,
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
What kind of case?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's
that
it?
Was easy. Yeah, that was pretty easy.
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit?
You need me.
Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me, what's it about?
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't bring your shotgun, okay? Bertha stays.
Okay. But at least Susie can come, right?
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Marty's guns. Linda, honey.
Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others?
Yeah, where others
You're
go?
not bringing them with you, I hope.
Oh, we're going to a bar, aren't we?
Yeah, that's the point.
And? What?
So he taking all his guns.
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around, not start a goddamn war.
Oh, so he's the
Yeah,
crazy
war
one.
bar. What's the difference?
War bar.
It's freaking New Year's Eve, right?
See, yeah, Marty's he's ready to get into some trouble. He's been bored in the precinct. He's ready to do some damage outside.
Of all that's furry, you know what? I don't even care.
That's the spirit.
Oh shit, we're about to get into some trouble. Trouble. Linda,
Seriously,
honey.
Marty, why the hell do you need 3 guns?
Who said I have just 3?
Damn.
Seriously.
Who said I have...
So Marty done took all the guns. Okay. Oh, we actually got to shoot. Aim your gun at enemies and avoid shooting the hostages. Simple as that. Okay. Shooting enemies increase your points and remaining time while hitting hostages does the opposite. It's all up to you. Choose wisely and fire away. You'll need to reload your gun after 6 shots, just like in westerns, but even faster. Okay, so we actually got actual mechanics. Look at the bear with the gun. Ah, shit. How to reload. I forgot how to reload. Oh, circle. Reload. That damn chicken baby in the way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I just shot somebody. I shot the wrong person. All right. Okay. This should be interesting. What? Wait a minute, I didn't mean to exit. What happened? I said exit to the menu. I believe shooting range.
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny. We're good, by the way. Mostly. As good as we can be after all these years.
Glad to hear it.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you for getting me into trouble all the time.
Understandable.
But she also felt sorry for you.
Oh, well, thanks. That's much better.
If I'm honest with you, she loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Whatever, Sonny.
What was so special about the chicken police compared to the regular police? Obviously, they're 2 different things.
So, Sonny, you still limping?
From when you shot me?
The pellets tore my right hip to pieces. So, yes, the doctor says I'll limp forever.
Oh, we will never be friends.
Ah, good to hear that.
Fuck off.
So, yeah, you should punch him in the face, Sonny. Punch that chicken in the shit.
Marty looks good.
Can we go finally, or are you waiting for a big warm hug?
Let's get out of here before I get detained for gutting you.
Ah, lovely and peaceful as always. Welcome back, Boss Bird.
Still drink coffee?
Yeah, my only poison. Except for guns, of course. And women.
We could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in. Oh, and maybe we'll get into a little fight too, huh?
See, he's ready. If anybody was ready, Marty is ready.
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a blink.
Right. I see. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah,
Sonny
like
knows.
last time.
That's the mindset I'm on. We're gonna leave your ass there.
Those were different times, Marty, with a different Sonny.
Well, all right. To the city then.
You don't have to come with me, you know.
Okay, I know. Let's go.
Yeah, you wanna go?
Sonny, there's a little problem.
What's it?
Not so little, and it smells, too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Blood Boil?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you,
What
right?
we about to do? Shoot some shit up?
What?
Just kidding. Sort of.
Oh, Lord. These chickens. These unruly chickens. Okay, that's Blood Boil, huh? Martin Mac chicken. Unusual height and weight for a fowl. Shining white feathers. He shot me once and I deserved it. Oh, damn. So he feels like he deserved it. Marty's fiance is Laura, a beautiful, warm-hearted predator. I don't know what she sees in Marty, but he is too damn lucky to have such a woman for her. I bet it has something to do with her. That's why he shot you. Down, bow, 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 bow.
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood, but he never is, actually.
What a surprise. The two pigeons back together.
With chickens.
And without my permission,
Thank you.
of course.
See, that's racist.
Chief Blood Boil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening. Am I right?
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino.
I'm a
What the
chicken.
hell are you doing here?
Maybe roosting, cocking, I don't know, bagocking, but not crowing.
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
All that racist shit.
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part? It's New Year's after all.
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
Hound dogs would be racist, wouldn't they?
That's it, boss.
Just from
to
thinking.
serve and protect.
Out of all the dogs.
Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by
Seems
to
like
say
hound
hi.
dogs would be racist.
He's a cop too, right?
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab a quick coffee. You can allow him that much, can't you?
Your coffee breaks usually end up in shooting or brawling, chickens.
Oh, just a coffee,
tough
boss.
chicken.
I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve, and I haven't seen my old partner for so long.
How touching. You shot him with a shotgun, if I remember.
Damn, it was a shotgun? The
Family
story is getting
quarrel.
even better every time.
For all the marrow
Family
bones of the
quarrel,
world,
he said.
get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely evening, boss.
You especially. Fuck off right now, Santino.
We don't get along too well here. We're a very disbanded police force.
I see you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away. I don't need him to foul the air anymore. I hate his kind anyway.
Damn. Now you're
Because he's a
racist.
reptile.
No, because he's a good-for-nothing piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Say, oh,
You,
yeah.
you letting off some steam?
Something like that. We'll go and check out some seedy joint. We're cops, after all, ain't we? And this is still Clawville.
That's true, pal. Protect and serve.
Yeesh, get a room, you two.
Shut up, Marty.
Shut up, Marty. That chicken.
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
Damn. Okay, leave that guy alone. Finish talking to Monica.
Sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of
birds.
ourselves. Mostly.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll make sure I watch that Cox back. Yes. Get a watch mine. Alright, do we leave this way? No. Do we exit the exits area? I'm not sure where to go.
Look at these two simpletons.
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild God's sake, don't dare tell them.
I already tried, but nothing happened.
Figures.
I mean, they're porcupines. I'm sure they know. It's funny they got jackets on, though.
Looking at these two, I think our world is ready to be annihilated.
Damn.
Hello, gents. Everything all right?
Aye, everything's just fine, Sonny.
Well, look, the chick police are together
Ah,
again.
chick police.
What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce?
You're right, Fuss.
Hey, that reminds me.
Oh, damn.
Look at what I found under my coat.
Marty just
It's Her
pulled out
Majesty
the
Big
shot.
Bertha in the flesh.
God damn, Marty, calm
Whoa,
down.
whoa, don't shoot. We were just
Right
joking,
outside the
okay?
police station.
We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking,
See,
too.
yeah, this is a
I'll
bad
never get
cop.
bored with
He's
these
a-
two. They're so
we
cute.
can't have him with us. He
I
just
wonder
straight up
why they
pulled-
thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty.
They scared of
And we
Marty.
all know it was
I'd
an
be scared of
accident.
Marty. Put that shit up.
See?
Damn. Alright, so Marty's a little trigger happy. We got that. He's my boss and the living statue of justice. He is tough, ruthless, and above all, unbribable. And of course, he's a racist bastard. But still, I don't want to be in here when he retires. Witness how chaos devours Clawville for good. Lucius Wilford, Blood Boil. Alright, so do we...
If it were up to him, only dogs would work at the PD. They're a racist old bastard.
Oh, that's what it's
Blood
about.
Boil is an asshole. We couldn't dress up that fact even if we wanted to. His only merit is that he's damn good at what he does.
True. I guess he is keeping this whole institution together. When he retires...
Bam. The whole house of cards will crumble.
So he does a good job even though he's racist. That's what I'm getting at out here. Doesn't forgive the fact though. Hit the map now. Alright, so we got this is the time. Let's go to Hotel Atlas.
Yeesh. My condolences, pal. I see your cleaning lady died.
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since.
Huh.
I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Cigarettes and whiskey.
Yeah, with a hint of dirty laundry, but no, this is lavender?
Ah, that. Now, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
The broad who gave me the letter.
Ah, pretty, huh? I can smell it.
Okay,
she's an exotic, too. An Impala, maybe?
Wow, you're very...
Furry hell. That's why
direct.
Chief Inspector Bloodboil hates you so much. He's jealous because your nose is better than a clucking bloodhound.
And a clucking bloodhound.
The bitter old dog. He just hates all foul.
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy, not a bird. So, what now?
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. We gotta find out who this Natasha is and what she wants from us. I mean, what she really wants.
What she really, really wants.
After you, Boss Bird. I wouldn't like to touch anything in here anyway. If it's okay, I'll just stand around and stare out the window.
Well, everything would always NPCs
Sure,
always
just
sure.
do it quietly.
What non-playable characters always do. Just stand around and pretend like they're doing something.
My wife.
Alright, so what are we doing now? We're supposed to be... I guess I'm just here to get the cutscene.
You're getting older, Marty. You look like shit.
Ah, gee, thanks.
I thought angels don't grow old.
Ah, leave it, will ya?
Sure. Boo-hoo, huh?
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Years ago. When Molly left.
Whew, that was a wild night.
Yeah.
You know, Sonny, you can call me. Not just when you want to investigate some shady case from a shady dame and you need a big meat shield to cover your ass.
Times have changed, Marty.
You did shoot.
And I don't call anyone.
All right, Boss Bird. Whatever you say.
With a shotgun, as they say. I get to ask questions too. Let's go.
I suppose 2 shots was enough for today. At least until we learn what this Natasha woman really wants.
What she really, really wants.
Have you been there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint type.
Yeah, same here.
But we're not gonna mingle like this, right?
We're not searching for a tailor on New Year's Eve, okay? We'll go as we are.
That'll be exciting.
Let's just stay out of trouble, okay?
What trouble?
That's the spirit.
I don't trust him. Can't trust him. Marty's a hothead.
So she just turned up with a message and this flyer, and you fell for it?
Maybe I was bored. Or maybe there's more to this thing than meets the eye.
Yeah, there's always more.
Maybe I just wanted to meet you for old time's sake.
That's not funny.
I've never had a good sense of humor. You know that better than anyone.
That's for sure. So the Tsar Club, huh? My city's on fire. Sounds good. But that's all? It's kind of weak for a clue.
It's not a clue. It's just a guide. By the way, it's New Year's Eve. We deserve some fun, right?
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not telling me, right?
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so.
They're gonna shoot you again. Gonna shoot you again, boss boy.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
Sinclair is doing fine, thanks. Anyway, you still talk to your guns?
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul.
Really?
And it's useful.
I can't believe you're allowed to walk around freely, Birdie.
Oh, if you only knew what I'm packing right now.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to know what's under your feathers, Marty.
So, am I staring quietly enough?
Well, the floor's creaking a bit when you shift your weight, so,
You're an asshole.
All right, I think we're done here. Oh, we got another spot we go to. Hot dog.
The hot dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
Very much. Deep monologues. Oh, this is who playing? Okay. Fly Guy. Okay.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the Hive?
Wild ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to forget that shit every day.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Who hasn't? You know, people are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
Oh, we having battles with the insects?
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for centuries.
Oh, they done put the insects in the ghettos? The insects are black people? Black and brown people?
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy. Clawville isn't what it used to be.
Of course, this man playing with too much soul not to be a black or brown person.
Hey, pal. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And watch him sound something like that. Oh, he ain't saying nothing. He ain't got nothing to say to you, smooks. You coppers. 5-0.
Did this wreck belong to Zip?
Well, it's a wreck just like him, so I guess it could.
We don't serve bugs here. Wow.
Of all that's furry.
Is this still a thing?
I did not expect racism in this game, but here we are.
The situation's getting even worse, Marty. Have you heard how the young mothers of the Cobbler District are forced to make a living?
I have no idea what goes on in the hive, Sonny. I don't think I want to know. But
prostitution is the lesser evil. What's worse is that some folks have to sell their kids when they're still larvae.
Wait, what? Why?
They pay a hefty sum for each of them downtown. They sell them as gourmet food in the most expensive restaurants.
And y'all eat them? Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
We made this city, Marty. Clawville didn't do this to itself. Don't ever forget that.
Okay, y'all don't live in a very good area, I see. This is pretty terrible stuff. Let's go in.
Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor Zip.
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is Bad Luck.
That's for sure.
Caston Mavis, the new star of rock and roll.
And voila, the master himself.
They're supposed to be Elvis.
What a finch.
Sonny, he's a pigeon, not a finch.
Don't make me angry, Marty.
Okay, I was only joking.
For a handful of feathers, dead fly, no tails. Get a bite off me, baby. The city is on fire, shadow of a doubt. Not all cops are pigs. Get a bite of me, baby. Play that. Oh, that's the one that's already playing.
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already. How does he make the coffee here so special?
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
You're right.
As always.
Ah, this will do.
Until tomorrow morning, at least.
That's right.
You gotta love the coffee. Fuck the king.
What insight?
Who's the king?
Well, that's a good question, pal.
Where are all the colors? Check the menu out.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
I'm a rooster, a chicken. Why the hell would I eat meat?
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about 10 different kinds. Have you never tried any of them?
So now y'all eat meat substitutes. But y'all don't...
Why would I? If I don't eat meat, why would I eat a substitute?
That was my thought process. Thank you, Sonny.
Because you can. That's the point.
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those adverts?
Substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I can agree.
I don't care what you eat. But don't be surprised when you lose all your feathers or you try to bite off your own leg one day.
That'd be funny. Got a taste for chicken,
Ooh,
Marty.
A nice pancake with hemp seed, chocolate, and black onions?
I'd rather have somebody pull my beak off.
Ah, you used to be more daring.
Yeah, and my back didn't hurt either.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, talk to this guy now.
He sure didn't get any younger.
Or prettier.
You think he's still mad at us?
What?
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn, Marty. We need some coffee.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Wow, okay, that was quick.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Old raccoon will beat the shit out of you.
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
Well, look what my friend has under his coat.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Oh, that's a threat.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Coffee, Zip.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in from?
We haven't been anywhere yet, but we're going somewhere.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell me, how much do you know, Zip?
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Holy hell! Wessler? You've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself. We'd be grateful.
Grateful? Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, eh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself. That's how it was for years, anyway.
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out, brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to be like this. Weird, huh?
Pretty weird.
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor. Like the good old days.
See, now you
Okay,
get on days.
I'm in.
Alright, now we gotta ask questions.
That Natasha's a mysterious woman. A real cursed jewel, if you ask me. She came out of nowhere 2 or 3 years ago and landed on the stage of the millions almost immediately.
Is that so? Interesting.
Yeah, she's got a fantastic voice. Makes men go crazy. But we all know that's not what's important. Then suddenly, bam! She got the whole club. Just like that. But we know exactly how it was.
I can imagine, yeah. Since then, it operates under the name the Tsar Club, right?
The old click is still clicking, right? Yeah. The club was renamed and remodeled. Everyone knows she was Ibn's lover, but she's not your usual canary. She didn't get involved in Ibn's dirty dealings.
Then how exactly does she fit into the picture?
Check this. A few months ago, the old rat pulled out of his own businesses and gave control to Mongrel Mick and his mob.
Mongrel Mick? Doesn't sound familiar.
Mick the Marauder ring a bell?
Damn, that little monkey came this far?
I think that little shit took advantage of Ibn not being himself.
Which has something to do with this Natasha, right?
That's my guess.
Thanks for the straight dope, Zip. We owe you one.
One? You owe me the price of a new coffee shop, remember?
Okay, okay. Whatever you need. Just call us.
I clucking will.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I'm not your pal, Marty.
Yeah, fuck you, Marty.
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love will kill you in the end, they say.
Seems like everyone's in a poetic mood today.
You're one to talk, by the way.
Huh? Why?
Let me see.
So, Ibn's gone insane.
Love.
Seems like
you're one.
Huh? So, Ibn's... Have you ever been to that place?
Of course, 100 times. Everyone who matters in this city's been there.
Business affairs, right?
Yeah, that was the dark era, Sonny. I don't want to talk about it.
Roger that.
The dark era.
I've got to say, you've revamped the joint pretty well.
Yeah, after you trashed it, I had to.
Look, I'm sorry, Zip. That ocelot and his gorilla.
Baboon, not gorilla.
Oh, gotta be correct.
Whatever.
Ha! See, now you sound like a racist.
Watch your beak.
So you owe me one until about the end of time. But I'd settle for you washing up here for a few years after retirement, Sonny.
Mind your tongue, furball. So, about that woman. Is she really that dangerous?
What woman isn't, eh?
No, Zip. I mean really dangerous.
She's got the most influential gangster of the city wrapped around her finger. She calls him her little furball. How dangerous do you think she is?
I just called you that, so it's pretty dangerous.
You didn't get any younger, pal.
You're telling me? You look like you haven't had a good night's sleep since forever.
To be honest, I've never had a good night's sleep in my life.
Damn.
You will when the big sleep comes.
Oh, what? That sounds like a threat.
And what are your plans? Dying behind the bar?
Of course. You got a better idea?
A couple, yeah. But somehow this suits you.
You know what? Your mother's a goat.
Ha! No, she's a rooster. Or hen. Sorry.
You sure talk a lot.
And maybe the past is haunting me. Once a rat, always a rat, right?
Aw, come on, Zippy. Don't be so hard on yourself. You got out in time, and you've been living an honest, ordinary life since then, haven't you?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
It's more than what many others get, believe me.
Believe me. Alright, we got the books. No contacts. He's been acting quite strange recently, as if he was trying to withdraw from his own shady business to live a simple life with simple pleasures. That wouldn't be a problem in itself, but this just isn't like him. She was seeing the sensation as the billions later became the owner. Not much known before I passed before this. I think we're done here.
Is he deaf?
I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Or maybe he just don't want to talk to you.
Or he doesn't want to.
Right.
That's also very likely.
Just let him play his music.
Poor Bug Eyes.
At least he's playing music. I mean, he's doing something. Most of the destitute take up drinking or drugs.
The destitute.
Or worse.
You know about the light.
You mean the light the insects believe in?
Yeah, their afterlife. If they want to go into the light, they set themselves on fire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've heard that. Maybe it's not a bad way to go.
I think it might be.
That depends on your point of view.
Being set on fire sounds like a pretty bad way to go. No matter how you slice it.
There used to be such life around here before it became an insect ghetto.
An insect ghetto?
That was a very long time ago, Marty.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
But at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't want to know, but its aroma is unbeatable.
Roachtown always gives me the creeps.
Hey, don't call it that. It's not okay. Whatever happened here, it's still the Cobbler District.
Old memories?
We used to live here a while with my mother. There used to be a small ice cream shop around here, and a baker. The whole area smelled like fresh bread. Smelled like home.
How could we turn it into a slum?
Good question.
You're blaming yourselves for that? Alright, now we can go to where we need to go? Seems like something else is in Holy Atlas. Hold on. I think because we already been here. We don't really have to.
You have what we came for?
I just want to look around a little.
All right, Sonny. Then grab your map and let's hit the road.
All right, yeah, let's go. Let's go to where we're supposed to go. So, the Czar Club.
Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha.
Yeah.
Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
So this is the famous Tsar Club.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind, that's for sure. And I don't mean that they don't like foul here.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha, the broad who sent me the message, remember? But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please, don't monkey this up.
See, don't.
Excuse me?
Being
on
racist.
behalf of the well-respected and noble primate community of Clawville.
Cut the crap, Marty. Let's focus
Sonny
on what we're
doesn't seem
here
to
for,
like monkeys.
okay?
He doesn't care about baboons or apes or nothing. What's going on, Sonny?
As you say, Boss Bird.
Hey, this our friend.
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis. Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's perfectly sane in Clawville, Marty. But if not for this old rabbit, I wouldn't be here today. I'll never forget that.
Should I thank him for that?
Or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
See? Can't trust Marty.
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos, cufflinks, and wallets. And in the mirror, they're just brooches, necklaces, and earrings.
Oh, wow.
Don't be so radical, Marty. They're women. They live by different rules.
That was kind of deep.
It's not. Just
It really
bullshit.
wasn't that deep.
There's more where that came from.
He said,
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise like me, you'll realize none of it is worth a damn thing.
Wait, that was deep again, right?
Maybe it was, Marty. Maybe it was.
Amazing.
Sonny, my dear friend.
Hi, Lewis. This is my partner. But I'm sure you already know.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big admirer of your work.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
Lawrence?
Lewis.
Anyways, so, the legendary Chicken Police back together? Isn't it amazing news?
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment.
You're lying.
Or something like that.
Oh, y'all gonna make the
I
entertainment.
see. Well, that's a shame.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main
pal.
event.
Okay then. Catch you later, pal. Let's not
Stork
bother
lady.
her.
Oh, we can't talk to
Okay,
the stork
boss.
lady? Okay.
Let's not bother.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's not bother him again. Okay.
Jeez, look at that guy.
That's not a guy. That's a demon. Straight from the dog-eared pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Yeah.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
Damn.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Let's see what his name is.
Whoa, look at that.
Try the car first.
Isn't that the new...
It is, Marty. A brand new 942 Silver Hawk. Haven't seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's no paper tiger.
Yeah, he sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Pretty nice for old school.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
I was not expecting him to sound like that.
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen
Is he
here
French?
before. May I ask?
A French ram?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So what do you have to do to get in?
But you better watch out, Sonny.
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
The list? Yeah, I've,
don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sirs. In that case, you can't come in.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
So we can ask them. Right now we're not allowed in. Of course we wouldn't be allowed in. Why would I think we would be allowed in on the first try? Fucking idiot, B-Rhy. Alright, but we can't ask questions. Let's ask questions.
Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers.
Coppers.
Forgive the slang. I can't let just anybody in, and there are some I'm strictly forbidden to. Please, you have to understand.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are?
Called him a cow?
You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I read the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Machikin. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my God, not the books again.
Hey,
so it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to use force on you, gentlemen.
You headbutt the shit at you.
What did you just say?
He gonna headbutt the shit at you.
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. And thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And forgive me for my austere composition.
He's very...
No problem, Shakespeare.
Very business-minded. I like this guy. Very professional.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
But of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman, and also a frequent visitor of the club.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
Yeah, you gotta be French. Jacques Le Bleu.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big guy?
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
Ah, of course. Paid to keep it on the hush.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir. Excusez-moi, the regulations, you know.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty. I do.
I'm gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Look, Marty,
just don't get too excited, Marty.
Marty already ready to fight the bouncer?
Anyway, thanks, pal.
To fight this guy?
Do you remember when the Clawville Chronicle was a really high-quality newspaper?
You mean when they wrote something about us daily?
Yeah. What exactly happened to them?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And to be honest, so did I.
But still, here we are working together again. Fun.
Yeah, hilarious.
Let's see, do I got something in my bag?
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this? That fella's built like a brick shithouse. I don't think we'll be able to just sneak past him.
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember, we must avoid suspicion.
Okay. No trouble. I get it. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
He is crazy.
What was that?
He has the gun out.
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Clearly.
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
Was that a rhetorical question?
Alright. So, maybe you can help us, Lewis?
Look, Lewis. That bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his manners are impeccable.
Impeccable.
Am I
You're
right?
Yeah, you're right,
Yes,
Lewis.
indeed. But it seems tonight we're not on his list.
Oh, I see.
I see.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let you.
Yeah, something like that.
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll talk to him.
Much obliged, pal.
Talk to him, please.
Yeah,
Lewis.
thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Come on. When you say something racist, Marty, hell. I can't get it out. Alright, so you gonna help me, Lewis? What's going on?
Sir,
Oh,
how'd you
here we go.
do?
Brought Lewis over.
Everything's fine, Mr. Hayworth.
Mr. Hayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends. They're on the list,
We're
okay?
chickens.
Naturellement, sir.
Naturellement.
And as for you, you owe me one, gentlemen.
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you.
Oh, damn. Lewis,
As
that was that
always.
easy? Just to ask him? Wow. Lewis, you the man.
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your name again?
Is it?
My name is Archibald, sir.
Archibald.
Archibald Conway.
Yeah, would not have been a Bill.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Archie, what? No way, that's not even a real name.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but my name is Archibald Conway. without any
Archibald
doubt.
Conway.
Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Blackjack is his joke name, his nickname.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
The Tsar Club welcomes you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Archibald.
One day, neon signs will cover the whole world, I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science fiction book?
No, it's just what I think.
Oh, so you have your own thoughts now. The world's really moving forward.
Pluck off, Sonny.
Cluck off. Let's go in, finally.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty dames and the clinking of crystal glass. It was the kind of place that makes you drunk, even if you've never had a sip. A dangerous place for someone like me. No matter how alien I felt, it was strangely like coming home. Welcome to the Tsar. Well, here we are.
Here we are.
Mother of...
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't even think about it.
Oh, men these days. So, we're here to find a dame called Natasha.
I have a hunch she won't be hard to find. Let's mingle and try to avoid
Yeah, she
suspicion.
sings here, right?
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always. This time it's for real.
This time we're serious. Got a lot of guests in here. A lot of guests. Are you staring at me? What you staring over here at me for? Henchman.
Huh. Another lupus movie. Jeez. Is there nothing today they're not trying to sell with this guy?
Whoa, don't be rude, Sonny. Lupus is a timeless genius. Have you...
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Nah, never heard of her.
Cassandra Ruby Faye. Oh, gods, even her name makes me go weak in the knees.
Watch your blood pressure, pal.
Don't mind me, buddy? Just women and guns are my only weakness.
No shit.
Remember the name, Marty. Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Marty, shut up.
You think this is one of those movies where the femme fatale gets everything in the end and the poor detective's left stranded?
Bogan and the Bandicoot? Bogan?
Yep, just like life.
Higgs Poodle, Clary Tormore, Anna Sheedy, Murder My Tweet.
Ooh, I've seen this. Higgs Poodle plays a private eye, hired to look for a woman, then gets into some kind of blackmail thing that's connected to the first case, and...
Hey, Marty?
What, yeah?
I don't give a shit.
Oh, I know this fodder guy. He was kinda good in Death of the Horse.
You've seen every clucking movie.
You know, Laura and I go to the movies a lot. When was the last time you went?
Exactly 12 years ago.
Oh, you remember that precisely? Let me guess. Molly?
Yep, our very first date.
Damn, the first date.
I see.
I asked one too.
What did you watch?
I don't remember. I just remember her. And nothing else.
You're a clucking poet. I mean it.
A clucking poet. Alright, let's see what this henchman all in our face for.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not.
Of course he's not. I can't talk to him.
Hey, Marty, I bet you wouldn't dare to go up to him and ask if he hasn't seen your fur coat.
What? Why? I'm mad, yeah, but not suicidal.
Ah, are you chicken or what?
Piss off, old bird.
Nah, chicken shit.
Chicken shit. That's funny. Alright, so we can't talk to him. Let's move on to you. Can't look at you, can't talk to you, okay? Move on. Anything else? Anything else in this room? Fox fever?
A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it somewhere.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha ha. Very funny.
Big buck. Oh, big buck, huh?
So, where the hell is Natasha?
Let's ask that stud over there with those nice gals.
Big buck.
That guy looks way too horny for my taste.
That's a good one.
Oh, man, your sense of humor is bad as ever.
You just need to get used to it again.
What?
Big buck don't want to talk to us anyway. Why you? Who is this all in our face? Birdman? Birdman Jr.? Got fancy whiskey. Let's take a shot of the whiskey.
Look, Sonny, I know it's not my place, but Laura's father went to that guy when his, problems had gone too far.
Our drinking problem?
You're treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, All kinds of things. Moses, Plato, Bosco, and the others.
Talking, eh? About what? About why Blood Boil took my badge? About what an untrustworthy alcoholic wreck I am?
Well, there we go.
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
plot
Good.
thickens.
And let it stay that way.
It's always an alcoholic detective, huh?
At least we're cracking this one together, yeah?
Sure, Marty.
Hey, there's Philmar.
Philmar?
Who? Oh, yes. Philmar. Because that's what he calls himself, right?
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia, way before Clawville. Another place and another life.
Sounds good. Like the blurb of some cheap pulp fiction book.
Yeah, it was the exact opposite. But the old bird's worth saying hi to. Well, well, if it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Blow me, Sonny.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Phil Marlowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with a Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you old fart.
Damn.
Okay, fair enough.
Everybody attitude.
Sorry, I'm a little clucked tonight.
I know the feeling, pal. By the way, what are you two doing here? You stick out a bit. Are you here for a good old-fashioned beating?
We stick out? Man, you look terrible. Like someone who sat on an electric pole.
Y'all just like this.
Don't even ask. I feel exactly like that.
Damn.
You want a case?
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eyes. Just the usual.
Same one we're looking for, sound like.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. If I'm not mistaken, the joint is hers.
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know what I mean.
Any useful information?
For free?
Stop clucking around, Philmar.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny you in a blink.
Okay.
Good to see you too, old pal.
Don't leave unless
We'll be
I'm
back.
thrown out. Okay.
She has pretty long legs. I mean, pretty and long legs for a squirrel, but I don't want to be prejudiced.
Is she a squirrel?
We're not here to stare at pretty squirrels. We're here to investigate, remember? 2 whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
No horsing around.
I've never heard that one before. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of tap water too, okay?
Yes, sir. Coming right up. That wasn't exactly what I meant.
Sonny said he don't care.
Tell me, hey breath, have you seen
Hey,
Natasha tonight?
Sonny?
Not yet, sir. But she's
Hey,
coming
Brett.
on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir, I don't want to.
Ah, damn.
What about, let's see, $5 maybe?
$5, he don't care
But,
about $5.
sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet.
But, sir.
Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here for work, of course. We're just here to relax.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Just a little fun. Of course, gentlemen. Gentlemen, your drinks.
Yeah, sorry, but we have to run. Thanks anyway, Bojack.
Ugh, My name is not Bojack.
Not Bojack. Stop it.
I tip you, pal, but I don't have any change,
Oh, y'all are wrong.
so...
Y'all are wrong.
Sure, sir. The Tsar welcomes you back anytime.
He don't really mean that. He might spike your drink next
Sounds
time.
good, Bojack.
And you called him Bojack again. Yeah, horse kick your face off.
I was hoping to have missed the main event.
This is one big furry convention, right? I'm back on, bro. My electricity went off. Oh, damn, my bad,
You're
bro.
a rusty
Sorry to hear
old
that.
cock, that's why.
Glad to see you back, though, bro.
So says the little butt jam.
But what? That's not even a word.
It is now, all because of you. You should feel honored. Butt jam.
Wow.
You know, Sonny, sometimes you're like an evil little child.
I can see that. Alright, so we need to be finding... Oh. That's Ibn Wesker over here. And the dame with Ibn Wesker.
That woman with Ibn, I think I know her from somewhere.
Maybe in your dreams, pal.
Isn't that?
Yes, it is. The great Ibn Wessler, in the flesh. So much for our incognito.
You think he noticed us?
Only if he's not entirely blind.
Great. The memories are returning.
Geez, just spare me the dirty details.
I need to know what you're about.
Geez,
Okay, tell me.
just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Oh, that's where you know if he
Hey,
knows it.
Olivia.
Oh, Lord, you going this big game.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Coppers in person.
Rooster Coppers.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police. Your partner is,
Marty McChicken. Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companion seconds ago.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy to see you.
I think he's
Hello,
lying.
boys.
So, to what do we owe this pleasure, gentlemen?
Yeah, so, we were, just in the neighborhood, and...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart, Natasha.
Oh, I see.
No big deal.
Sonny
Just a
goes straight to
blackmail
it.
thing. You know,
Just a
horrifying
blackmail
threats
thing.
written on the wall with blood red paint, the usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, indeed. It's, nasty business. But I didn't know Natasha hired a detective because of this simple matter, but to be honest, I understand. I would have taken matters into my own hands, you see. But I'm kind of busy.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's
Hamtaro?
rather tired.
Okay.
If you would excuse us.
Interesting.
Oh, dear Olivia, it's okay. These gentlemen are just doing their job, right? And if I've heard correctly, they're notoriously thorough. So, how can I help you?
We've got a few questions, if you don't mind.
I'm at your service.
Alright, we get to ask questions, he don't mind.
Nice bunker you got here.
Well, thank you, but it's not mine. Not anymore. But I'm sure you already know that. Listen, detective. If you want to know something, please ask straight, huh?
All right, Mr. Wessler, let's make this a bit more professional.
I'm not not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings. I'm the only one still alive, unfortunately. My career started with a shoe store, and now, here I am.
I wouldn't call that an average life. Shoe store owner to mob boss.
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Leave it, Olivia, dear. It's just provocation.
I'm sorry if I offended you, Mr. Wessler. Shall we talk about something else?
Yes, we shall.
Everybody knows Mr. Hayworth.
Everybody
He's an
knows
antique piece of furniture in this city, so to speak.
Only a bit worn out.
It's not my fault that he's so much in debt, Detective, but the name of his family still rings quite loud in Clawville.
Is that still worth anything?
The name is just their name, of course, but the man behind the name is another matter, Mr. Featherland.
You're a pragmatic rat.
Thank you. Look, Detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. Wessler.
Just ask.
What do you mean?
Has your assistant been working for you long?
Are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you, ma'am.
Let me answer your question then. I've been in Mr. Wessler's employment for 6 months. Why do you ask?
Oh, just routine questioning, you know. Most of them aren't good for anything. Just killing time.
It sounded rude to me.
Yeah, please forgive her, Detective. Olivia's a real firecracker.
All right, Olivia, relax. No trouble, no trouble. Question. I can question too. Okay. So he said if I got any questions just to ask. So yeah, let's get this questioning on with then. This might be the last thing we do for tonight.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet.
How do you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kind of interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no demands.
Good point.
Thank you. Are we done?
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Alright. Why didn't you just call the police? Fortunately, I don't know enough about that. Be cunning, let's
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's, uninteresting.
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make your job easier.
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now.
Okay, that worked. You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler. Thought I've heard you're quite the speaker. So I've heard you. How are your alibis, Mr. Wessler? Is this your place? Clearly it's not his place. Let's keep it going.
You're very taciturn, Mr. Wessler, though I've heard you're quite the speaker.
Look, I'll gladly talk to anyone about business, and even happier to talk about art. But, I'm no fan of interrogation on a night out. Are you even on duty?
Oh, he ain't like that.
Sorry for any offense, Mr. Wessler. Let's talk about something else.
Okay, he ain't
Wessler is tougher than I thought, and he's secretive. It's time to gently beat around the bush.
Time to gently beat it. Were there any similar incidents in Natasha's past? Don't you find these messages dangerous? You spend a lot of your time here. Are you a Natasha club?
Are you and Natasha close?
What do you mean exactly, chicken?
Mr. Featherland, if you please. This could be important. How does she stand on the scale from sweetheart to wife?
You should have went that way.
Oh, you have some nerve. Ask her that. I'm a gentleman, Mr. Featherland.
Really?
Maybe you can't comprehend it, but I can't ask for her hand until she offers it to me herself.
Okay.
How chivalrous.
Get to the point, detective.
Ibn is quick-tempered, and I can use that to my advantage. I've confounded and softened him with my previous questions. Now it's time to be specific and ruthless.
Specific and ruthless. Let's got it. I got it. Let's go. The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
The mob boss and the pussycat, eh? How did you even meet?
Huh? Are you trying to piss me off, Corpora, so I accidentally let some big secret slip out, huh?
I mean...
A simple answer would work.
You know, Natasha, she's both connoisseur and muse. So, how was it? When was it exactly?
You don't remember? That's strange.
Ah, yeah. The millions, of course. It was like another lifetime. It happened right here. Only this place was called the Millions back then. She was a dancer. Behind the scenes, I arranged opportunities for her on the big stage. Yeah, maybe she still doesn't know it was me. Then one day, I invited her for a drink with a promise that if she was willing to meet me, I'd buy the place for her.
And that's what you did, huh?
I guess she was willing.
The next day, she had the club in her name.
Wow. What a maroon.
Well, that is romantic.
Or foolish.
Yeah, there are many kinds of romance, Birdman. There's cheap and there's expensive. You get what you can afford.
If you got money, you ain't tricking if you got it, huh? Holbert, Ibn Wessler. Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Do you live in the same house as Natasha?
Oh, you're really something. Natasha's a free woman, but mostly, yeah, at my place in Gold Town. But she has her own kind of a weekend house.
How often does she use the weekend house?
Yeah, every other weekend, roughly.
I see. That's very important information.
Yeah, if you say so.
Alright, we still need to get the meter up. Is she completely alone when she's there at the weekend?
So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. But I'm 100% sure of her loyalty. She's gone out very rarely since this started, and mostly in my company. Yeah, you know, I'm not sure if you do, but in our social circles, banquets and dinners are frequent.
Illegal gambling nights.
You got me there. Yeah, you're right. Natasha is crazy about the roulette wheel.
Always putting it all on the red, right?
Yeah, you're a real rotten bastard, Sonny. Although, yeah, Always on the red. Yeah, right.
So, can we meet your lady?
I don't see why not. But first, please, listen to her sing.
Sure, why
She's
not?
on soon.
How do we do? 40%? We didn't do too good on that one. Rusted copper. Not bad, but not good either. It's okay for a rookie, but you can do better next time. Pull yourself together and pay attention to the signs. Focus, Sonny. Ibn's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. Got a good amount of stuff, though. We'll just keep it going. We don't need
Thank you for your time. We'll be seeing you.
I have no doubt about that, unfortunately.
Hey, we should grab a coffee or something, Olivia. You know, for old time's sake.
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
She ignored you straight.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna start soon.
Natasha! Woo, Natasha! Green eyes. Look at the chicken stood up on that one. The rooster stood up. Gotta shake it. Bam. Bam. The squint.
Bourbon moon hangs in the sky. My man has left with a golden smile. This is so funny. You can kill me, honey. I'm already dead inside. My body is an empty bottle.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Sonny.
Sonny, you drunk?
Sonny.
Did she kill you with her gaze?
Chloe's still lying in my bed. And it's dead.
Okay. Not the greatest song. She could have did a little bit more with the vocals.
That was, unique.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Oh, that is cute. Nobody has ever given me such a unique compliment before.
Forgive me, my name is Santino Featherland.
I thought so. You look more or less like I imagined.
More or less.
Sometimes less is more, Mr. Featherland.
You were amazing, dear. As always.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Emphasis on the cock.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw you both out.
With all due respect, ma'am, we're not that easy to get rid of. Doesn't matter who's trying, believe me.
Doesn't matter, he'll do it. That's why I'm telling you. I don't want a scene. My room's upstairs. Meet me there in 20 minutes. Come alone, Sonny. You'd be too conspicuous otherwise.
Hey.
I understand. You know, they call him Target Marty at the station.
Cop.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
That's how I have sex, too.
I'll be waiting. Go, before he comes back.
3 knocks, a pause, then another 3. Followed by
I
another
knew
pause.
she was trouble the first time I saw her. She wore danger like a perfume. It was simply part of her being, and it attracted me, like light attracts the moth people. I wanted to be the microphone as she whispered.
Fake ass Jessica Rabbit. These animations around, bro.
She rests her feet on while reading some cheap romance. I wanted to be her nightdress, barely touching.
See, I already know he was thinking about that.
Covering
Look
her
at him.
marble skin.
He's thinking about
But
getting in
I
that
was a
cat
cop.
pussy.
And a lifetime wouldn't be enough to rid myself of what a woman like her hides under her makeup. Keep your distance, Sonny. Just keep your distance.
Don't do it. Reconsider. Read some litter. Sure, he bricked up. Yeah, right. I'm in the room with her. What is this?
Gee, that is a unique picture.
Is that her?
And kind of daring. I admit I've never seen anything quite like it before.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories. A precious old friend of mine. A most wonderful artist.
He's got an eye, that's for sure, considering his model.
Was that supposed to be some kind of compliment?
I don't know. I don't compliment often. Not on purpose, anyway.
Oh, you're funny.
Funny. There's a book. That's the exit, the mirror. Chandelier.
You got a beautiful place here, Natasha. A peaceful little island on the ocean of madness, with very classy furniture.
Ibn likes me surrounded by elegant things, you know?
You're an elegant thing yourself, sweetheart.
Throwing it on, aren't you, Sonny?
Oh, that's charming. Thank you, detective.
Charming. Oh, you can't trust these.
I bet you spend a lot of your time staring into the mirror. Do you even recognize yourself?
Maybe you were trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
I was just trying to be rude.
Oh, really? Well, then I'm sorry.
Don't mention it.
Lord, Sonny. Can you be more obvious? The 7 rule of accreditation. Oh, wow. Where did I get this damn bottle from?
Come to daddy, darling.
Where did I take that bottle? Just snuck a bottle in. Alright, let's talk, Natasha.
This woman's aware of her charm, and she knows how to use it. A rare and dangerous combination.
Why is this music thing like, sweet dreams are made of weird, whatever it is. Anyway.
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Featherland?
Bourbon, Mr. Featherland.
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a funny guy.
She likes pointing.
So I've been told. Anyway, lovely room.
Sweet dreams are made of...
Yes. Look, Mr. Featherland.
It's sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're not the type to beat around the bush.
Giggity.
Is it too banal if I tell you it's an occupational hazard?
Terribly.
So can I start the unpleasant questions?
I've asked you here so you can do what you do best.
Really? I thought you asked because you wanted me to investigate for you. But if you'd rather be drinking...
Oh, you do have a sense of humor. How reassuring.
Only if I'm a bit hungover. That's usually quite common.
Oh, please drop the act about being the alcoholic, heartbroken ex-cop, Sonny. It would undoubtedly suit you, but I've seen you scanning my room. From the second you set foot in here, you started working, and everything I say gets sorted in your brain. Am I right?
She's a smart girl.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, it's something like that.
Well then, Sonny, come at me.
Sonny, don't say it like
Oh,
that.
that's something I don't hear often. With pleasure.
Sonny, calm down. Alright, we got questions we can ask. Let's do it.
Natasha is a confident woman. I can exploit that. But I must be careful. Every part of her oozes danger.
Yeah. That was a remarkable performance, Natasha.
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Do you perform here frequently? You're also the owner, if I'm not mistaken.
Sadly, I don't have the time, but the stage still calls my name, and I perform just a few times a year, and always with a new song.
So that was all the excitement.
I have many admirers, if that's what you mean. Yes.
The place is very elegant, and so's your room. Let's see. So do I want to talk about a picture or talk about the room itself?
The place is very elegant, and so's your room.
Why, thank you.
I kind of feel like I'm in a museum.
Well, that depends on the kind of museum.
She's still pointing at
the kind with nice things.
Oh.
Suspiciously nice things, just like you.
Do you think I'm suspicious?
We'll see about that.
Try me.
She's ready. Try me. What can you tell me about Ibn Wessler? Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Do you think one of your admirers might be behind the threats?
Those who admire me usually idolize me. No, I don't think it's one of them.
You know, the soul of an animal is extremely complicated. Sometimes all it takes is a bad look or some small rejection to turn admiration into hate.
That's a stillborn theory. No one hates me if they once loved me, Mr. Detective.
Are you sure?
Ah, I see.
No one hates her if they loved her. Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats? She probably doesn't. Why Deborah? She's a nice girl, but why didn't you come to me? This whole case thinks, what are you trying to make me do?
Do you have any material evidence concerning the threats?
You may think I'm irresponsible, but I didn't keep any of it. I simply couldn't bear to look at them.
Didn't you think maybe the police would need it?
I didn't think I needed the police. Moreover, do you think the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler could ever turn to the cops?
I see. So, what about me? How do I come into the picture?
It sounds ridiculous, but you're my last hope.
That does sound ridiculous, but
very much so.
I accept my ego and old habits.
You can't do anything else, can you?
Something like that. A leopard
Sounds
can't
like she's
change
trying to
its
lure
spots.
me into doing this job.
Deep behind the diamond skin lies the truth. It doesn't matter how hard Natasha's trying to hide it. She's scared. Now I must concentrate to finally find out what I want to know.
All right, concentrate. What was in those threats exactly?
What was in those threats exactly?
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
But a word again and again is threatening.
Exactly.
So...
Exactly. Flags pointing.
You really don't have any idea which word could be used for a woman like me?
Horror! Stop. You don't remember this part of Animorphs?
I guess I do. Yes. I think I know what it could be.
Whore.
Ah, I was right. I was joking, but I was right.
Cat got your tongue? Am I right?
I mean...
You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the message. That was printed on the paper and painted on my wall in giant red letters.
Wow. How degrading.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
She didn't like telling that. Alright. Still doing good. Could the threats have been anything to do with the dangerous relationship between you? No one's ever seen the culprit, not even a shadow. What about Fillmore? Is he here because of you? I suggest you lie low.
No one's ever seen the culprit? Not even a shadow?
That's one of the most curious things. Ibn has men everywhere, literally, my shadows, ghosts in every alley. But no one saw anything.
One of them could be the culprit.
One of Ibn's guys?
Ibn pays his animals well, and he's the most dangerous man in the city. A combination that nullifies your theory, I believe?
Maybe, ma'am. Love is capable of insane miracles and miraculous insanity.
Very true. I like
What
the way you put that.
poetry. Did you ever think about writing a book?
Never. I'm afraid I'd learn too much about myself.
Maybe that's the point. I would read about you. Not like the chicken police Pulp Fiction.
Furry hell. Do you read that trash?
Like everyone else in the city.
Oh, great.
I think it's flattering, even as badly written tales of heroes in the gutter.
You enjoy it?
Oh, just a little, Sonny. Just a little.
Just a little. Alright, still doing good though, so it's not a fan and not an inside job. Who do you suspect? A dark shadow from the past, an ex-lover, a husband, maybe? We're gonna make the question instead of asking her.
A dark shadow from the past, an ex-lover, A husband, maybe.
I'm surprised you asked that just now.
Well, I have my habits. Some call my methods peculiar.
What a curious way to put it.
I'm a curious kind of fellow.
Stop flirting,
So-
y'all. Come on, get to the shit.
I've never been married, and I don't really have any serious relationship before Hobart.
A more dangerous, not serious relationship, maybe?
I've never been with anyone long enough for them to hate me.
Love is just another face of hate.
So is hate a face of love, then?
I guess. Were you on the run?
No, Mr. Featherland. I came to Clawville with a clean slate, and I'd like to believe it will stay that way.
You mean as the girlfriend of Ibn Wessler, the biggest mob boss in Clawville? Yeah, good luck with that.
Right.
Natasha is a mysterious woman, but I must gouge out at least one of her secrets. Enough games. It's time to know why I'm here.
Last question. Let's stop beating around the bush. How do you know Molly?
Let's stop beating about the bush. How do you know Molly?
I'm prepared for that question, but it's still not easy.
You knew very well that if you threw in the name of my wife, I'd come to you no matter how vague and suspicious the case was. I just want to know if you're simply a manipulator or you're really that desperate.
I really know her. I'm not lying.
Okay.
Oh, really? How? Were you a nurse, too? Forgive me, but I don't think so.
I mean, she already told you she was a hoarder.
Don't be rude and so cynical, Sonny.
I'm sorry, but that's me when feline claws are at my throat.
Molly is an old and good friend of mine. She has nothing to do with this, but I knew that if I didn't mention it to you, you wouldn't have come.
Very true.
Yeah, Natasha, you're right there.
I knew you were a decent fowl, that you would help me. That's what you're famous for.
Don't go there. Flattery doesn't work.
I mean, it's been working. Stop lying, son.
Look, forgive me. I shouldn't have brought your wife into this.
You're right, you shouldn't have. But to be honest, I don't think she's my wife anymore.
Oh, like, y'all pretty much
on
ex
paper
at
she
this point.
is, but I haven't seen her in years.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Really?
Y'all been that cool, but she didn't tell you?
I did. I knew.
Okay.
I checked you out before I sent Deborah.
Cluck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing. What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they say you are. And I'm not selling lucky dips, Sonny. Find them, whoever they are, and...
Whatever it takes.
Kill them?
Not exactly, but something like that.
You know, if I didn't see the speck of fear behind the confidence shining in your eyes, I wouldn't take the case.
I'm not afraid.
Ha!
You're terrified, Natasha. Don't be ashamed.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money's not an issue.
See, saying money's not an issue shows you're a little scared. I think we did good on that one. 9 out of 10? Hey, let's go. Well, we asked 9 questions, but we got 90% rating. True detective. Legendary Chicken Police back in action. Still a bit weary, but untarnished. Good work. The threat, or rather the threatening word that messages sent to Natasha is simply whore. It's brief, but says a lot regardless.
Just one more thing, Sonny.
Natasha?
Please, come to 37 Rochester Street in Flower Town tonight.
Oh, tonight.
I'd like to show you something that could be of a great help
What
in
you
your
want to show me,
investigation.
Natasha?
I was afraid this was coming. Why there? Why not here
More
and
private.
now?
It's something I keep hidden there. I won't take the risk of Ibn or one of his men seeing it.
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets from?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets.
Yeah.
understand.
Oh, yeah, I understand everything. So, when do we meet?
Understand.
The night is
show
almost
up
over.
Nothing but that, that damn, sure, with nothing but that damn leather jacket on.
I'll be there in an hour.
She like, what you
Don't
doing
be
here,
early,
Sonny? I just
and don't
wanted
be
to show
too
you
late.
this proof of Ibn being the killer.
Look, Natasha, you know...
Please, this is very important to me.
Sure, I get it.
Thank you.
Until later, Natasha.
Goodbye, Sonny.
All right. So, I guess we gotta ask other stuff before we end up leaving up out of here.
Seriously, how did you find me? Not even my boss knows where I live.
Although I didn't include Ibn in my little private mission, some of his resources were still available to me.
Yeah, let me guess. There's someone at the station working for him.
Someone? You're so cute when you're playing naive.
Is it Big
Have
Boss
you ever
Man?
had dealings with the police?
Not in this city.
Bud blow?
And
Probably blood
otherwise?
blow.
Does it really matter,
Maybe not.
Mr.
They say blood blow is
Featherland?
very
Maybe
good
it does.
job.
More than a little.
I'm afraid you'll have to unravel that thread yourself. But you will find nothing but a dead end.
Or it could be blood boil. Trying to throw me off the task.
Why did you name it the Tsar Club when you took over? It was the Millions before.
Maybe you can guess my origins from my name and my accent. I come from the eastern Tsardom of Stavonia. We are quite respectful of our leaders.
You feel that's not the case here in Clawville?
Here? No. Absolutely not, Mr. Featherland. Many here don't even know the name of their king. To them, he's only the Fox King. It's quite disrespectful and rude.
There's some truth to that.
I don't even know his
Where
name.
I'm from, we choose our leaders ourselves. And whatever they do later, we proudly stand by our decision.
So that's why the name, in respect to your country.
Don't take me for so sentimental. It's only partly the reason. We lived there until I was 14. Then we had to flee. It doesn't matter why. In the end, I was the only one who made it to Clawville. So the name isn't because of nostalgia or respect. More like a reminder.
So, why Deborah?
I could not seek you out in person. It was risky even to send Debbie.
It's too late now. Mr. Wessler is aware of my little investigation.
I'm sorry I got her mixed up in this. She's a lovely girl.
She looked like one.
Even though a little
May I be
lacking up
brash?
there.
It's New Year's Eve. Everything goes tonight.
Ibn, do you love him?
In my own way? Yes, I do.
In her own way.
Whatever that means.
Right.
You can't understand this, Sonny. There are women who can't actually love. Not like they're supposed to. But that doesn't mean they don't love however they can.
You love him for what he provides.
That's not a real answer, is it?
If you only accept yes or no, then yes, I love him.
So this message...
I'm sorry I had to upset you, Sonny. But if I didn't take that step, would we be talking here right now?
Well, probably I'd be dead drunk and counting sheepmen in my dreams.
I'm good for you, you see?
Yeah, you're a real angel. Why just me? What's wrong with my partner?
Nothing in the world. I just like to be discreet. I wanted to talk to you in private because of Molly.
Thank you for your discretion. It
Maybe she
it
don't
means a lot.
trust Mac Chicky.
Don't mention it.
Marty might be the bug. I mean, the bad cop for real.
So, who's this Olivia bird?
I know well what you're curious about. You want to know if she's sleeping with Ibn.
The thought may have crossed my mind.
You men. But guess what?
Maybe she does.
She does.
Wow.
You don't care?
As long as he loves me, I don't.
Well, that's your business. What do you know about her?
She's not the one threatening me. You can be sure of that. I know that was your next thought. The lovesick assistant is jealous of the boss's girlfriend and wants to flick her out of the picture. It would even stand up, but Olivia doesn't have feelings. If she let Ibn sleep with her, it's because she does what he says, nothing more.
Wow.
That was so honest and raw, I'm inclined to believe it.
Yeah, that was kind of... Damn, you kind of just told her about herself. If she slept with him, it's because he told her to. And that's what she does. She just follow orders. But damn. Alright, I think we're done here. If we get a cutscene after we leave out of here, then we're good.
Do you have a light, Natasha?
I'm sorry. I've never smoked.
Really? That's very uncommon in your line of work.
It was uncommon in all my previous lines of work, too. But I promise the next time we meet, I'll bring you a box of matches.
How nice.
I might take you up on that.
No trouble at all.
Alright, Natasha. It's been cool.
This woman's aware of her charm.
Let's get on that.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says someone who calls his gun collection his harem.
Touché. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
Alright. We're gonna call it here, you guys. I think we've done everything we really wanted to do. Talk to Olivia.
Oh, it's you. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but...
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler? And how close am I to him?
Well,
you don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr. Wessler.
Well, thanks for the quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Alright. We're gonna call it before we start getting into even more questions. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming to the stream. Can we save? Do we save? Is there a save? I think we're good. Alright, you guys. Thank y'all for coming to the B-Rhy Express EnterAction Theater stream for today. We will continue this all the way through for Thanksgiving. Chicken Police, Painted Red. You know, I find crazy little video games like this. Actually, I will give y'all a little future preview. I have like 2 other animal-based detective video games that I could play. So we'll see whenever I decide to play those. But for right now, we're doing the chicken one. We're the cock detective. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Please make sure y'all express yourself by hitting that like button down below. It means a lot for the channel. It helps out the channel a lot. And I will be back somewhere down the line of this week. Maybe tomorrow, But if I do be on tomorrow, I'll probably be on Twitch. We'll be back here with some more Chicken Police probably next weekend. So until then, jam out to the music. Light you a cigar. Get a lighter out of your pocket. Spark the flame. Let it hit the tip. Just the tip. Listen to the nice vocals of Natasha, the cat. Saw how she was swaying her hips. All right, guys. Love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.